Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today is going to be a mid-December kind of check-in about how much reading I've gotten done, and I'm gonna be honest, it hasn't been a whole lot, but that's okay because I've had a lot of schoolwork to do and just a lot of stuff going on, so now I'm finally able to just sit down and finish my December TBR. And before I really get started in this video, I just want to address the videos and my scheduling because I think what I've filmed so far has been kind of hectic. I'm gonna do a weekly vlog, and it's gonna be like a weekly reading vlog where I just kind of check in every day on the progress that I've made, what I'm reading and all that. The video that I have filmed so far, I'm going to upload today, which is Friday, December 18th. That's not gonna be normal. Normally those reading vlogs are gonna go up on Wednesday. So every Wednesday is gonna be the reading vlog, and it's gonna be from the Sunday to Saturday before. But this one is from, it's a week, and it's from December 9th to the 15th. So it's kind of weird, but I just wanted to be able to put up a video quick. So that's gonna go up later today, hopefully, if my computer cooperates. It was supposed to go up Thursday, but my computer was not having it, so it's gonna go up today, hopefully. Actually, no, I think it was supposed to go up Wednesday, but whatever, same thing. And then on Saturdays are gonna be my normal videos. So like what I'm doing today, which is my December check-in. And so that is gonna be my schedule. So it's gonna be Wednesdays and Saturdays. And I'm gonna try to upload twice a week. So that is my goal. And I just wanted to clarify that because I think I've made it very confusing. Anyway, let's get started. I have read 2 books so far this month, which is it's not a whole lot, especially these books because they're not even 300 pages each, which is whatever. But like I said, I've just been kind of busy, and sometimes it's hard for me to choose reading over watching a movie or watching TV or YouTube and playing video games. So there's like those 3 things that I really love to do, and it's kind of hard to separate them sometimes. The first book that I read is Stolen. You'll hear me talk about it in the reading vlog if you watch, but if not, it is about a 16-year-old named Gemma who gets abducted from an airport, and basically he takes her to the Australian outback, and he's not your stereotypical kidnapper. He seems to really care for her and treats her with respect, which is not normal for a kidnapper to do. She makes a couple escape attempts, but there's really nowhere to go because she is in the middle of nowhere in the Australian outback. This book is a letter to her captor, so she is writing to the man who abducted her, whose name is Ty. I gave this book 3 stars, I believe, 3.5, maybe 4. I really enjoyed it. It was really easy to read, like really easy, and there aren't chapters, but there are stopping points, so it's really easy to just pick up, read a couple pages, and put down. So I liked that about this. I liked the way that you weren't romanticizing the kidnapper because the character really does not like him, and I think that's good separation. You could really feel for Gemma, and I might have called her Gemma at the beginning of this. Her name is Gemma. And you could just feel that she was sad and missing her family and just so lonely. But the descriptions of the landscape made this very enjoyable and really interesting to learn about. This wasn't necessarily my favorite book of all time, but it was definitely one that I enjoyed reading, especially while I was trying to write a bunch of papers in 1 week. The second book that I read this month was The Bookwoman of Troublesome Creek by Michele Richardson. This book got 5 stars from me and will forever have a special place on my bookshelf. This book is actually based on historical events, and I really appreciated how much research the author put into this. She was inspired by the Blue people of Kentucky, which if you don't know what that is, I would definitely Google it. I had to. They are these people that have a genetic disorder which causes your body to lack an enzyme that creates oxygen in the body, so your body is actually blue. This book addresses a lot of racial prejudices that colored people in Kentucky were experiencing. This takes place in the 1930s. It was really interesting because she wasn't black, she was blue. She seemed to experience a little more of these prejudices because the white people tended to just ignore the black people in the area, but the blue people were very few, and she is the last of her kind, or so she thinks, and they just treat her horribly, and it makes you so angry. Like, I was getting so angry in this book reading what they were saying to her about her, what they were causing them to do. Like, it just made me so mad. But she is a bookwoman. She is employed by the Packhorse Library Project, and she rides a mule every day on this dangerous route through the Appalachian Mountains to deliver books to her patrons and the people that don't have access to them or can get into the city often. Yeah, I love this book because you get to go through her route and you get to meet all of her patrons who love books, and they're so kind to her, and they don't care the color of her skin. It's such a great book. I'm not gonna lie, I sobbed through the last 50 pages of this. There's also a little bit of a love story in this. It's not heavily prevalent in this book, so it's not just completely romance. It doesn't really happen until like the end of the book, but so good. I love books that have romance, so I was really happy that there's a little bit of romance in this one. 100% 5 stars. One of my favorite reads of 2020. I highly recommend this book. So those are the 2 books that I have read so far this month. And now I'm currently reading Fortuna Sworn by KJ Sutton. This is not on my December TBR, but I made it be. The next book that I need to read is The Pennyroyal Academy, and I have it checked out from the library, but I'm not ready to read it yet. I've heard such good things about this, so I really wanted to start it. I'm only on chapter 3, I think. Yeah, I'm on chapter 3. I haven't really gotten far in it, but this is really interesting. So I love fantasy. I've never read a book with this kind of creature before. So Fortuna Sworn is a nightmare, and basically she can make people see and experience their worst fears, which is awful, because for me that would just be being thrown into a pit of snakes. Like, that is my worst fear. That, or just like, I'm kind of scared of the dark, so I think that would maybe be in there too. Nightmares remind me of, I can't think of what his name is, but in the show Charmed, there is someone that makes you see your fears and he uses it against you. And that's immediately when I was reading this book, that is just what came to my mind. And I was like, hey, that's like Charmed. This is really interesting. She is a nightmare, and she's been looking for her brother who went missing 2 years ago. She gets captured one night and meets this dark fairy. So I'm just learning about this fairy. I'm just getting started into this book, but so far I'm really enjoying it, and I really can't wait to just fly through this because I know that I'm gonna love this. It is a dark fantasy book. I don't think I've read a whole lot of dark fantasy, so I'm really excited to try this one out. So far, so good. I'm really excited. And now that I know what the other titles are in this series, it makes so much sense, because she's a nightmare, and then the next one is Sleeping Slumber, I think, and then Deadly Dreams, and then I can't remember what the last one is called. It's not out. It's not even close to being out yet, but I can't remember what it's called. Something Nightmare. Beautiful Nightmare, I think is what it's called. So I'm really, really excited about this book, and yeah, threw off my TBR a little bit, but it's fine. And so, like I said, the next book that I need to read is The Pennyroyal Academy. So I'm really hoping that I read a total of 5 books this month. My Bookopoly was only 3, but I really want to finish the 3rd book in the Matched trilogy. It is Reach, and I started it, but then I stopped when I got to my December TBR, and I wanted to do that first. So I've got The Pennyroyal Academy, which is part of my December TBR. I have this that I'm gonna finish, and then I have Reached, which is the last book. So I'm really fingers crossed that I can knock out 5 books this month. That would be really awesome for me. I've almost hit my goal of 20 books this year. I'm a little disappointed because last year I read about 28 books, and that was really exciting for me. But this year I had set a goal for 30 at the beginning of the year, and for some reason during quarantine, when I had all the time in the world, I didn't really read. I don't know why. I feel like I could have knocked out so many books at the start of this, and I didn't, but it's okay. I think it was because I was playing Animal Crossing literally like 24/7. Like, I don't know, I just didn't really read. I also don't think I was reading a whole lot of books that I super enjoyed. I was kind of in a rut with books, but it's okay. I think I'm gonna get to, I've read 19, so with 3 more, I think I'll get to like 22 books this year, which is just shy of 2 books a month, and really the bulk of the books that I've read have been in the past couple of months, so it's fine. I have a goal next year that I want to read at least 36 books was my goal that I think I'm gonna put, because that means I'll read 3 books a month, which should be doable with school. So I'm keeping school in mind. Sometimes with reading textbooks and stuff, I just get burnt out, and it's hard to keep my eyes on a page and read. I just want something else mindless and boring to do, like watch TV or play games. Sometimes that's just how I need to relax. So that's my goal for next year, but this is where I'm at mid-December. Well, that is all I've got for this video because I just haven't read anymore. I did get a box subscription, so that's exciting. And that should be here, I don't know when. I would like it to be here somewhat soon so I could unbox it for you. I got book of the month, so I will be unboxing a book of the month once a month whenever it comes in. So be on the lookout for that. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and like it. Don't forget to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more of my videos. And leave a comment down below on what your favorite December read has been. I would love to know. I need all the book recommendations. You will see me later today, and then I'm gonna upload this one tomorrow on Saturday, so you get to see me 2 days in a row. That's exciting for you. I hope. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!